corks and bottles ready to...
Well, hello everybody and welcome to a new speed build. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload new speed builds every Sunday and new stop motion videos every Wednesday, so it's all about Sims 4 building on my channel, and if that sounds like something you're interested in, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a like as well, because that really does help me out a lot. So today I have again a very special video for you guys, because this is again a collab, and this collab is with the wonderful Lissy Builds, and she also has a YouTube channel, and she reached out to me one day and asked me if we wanted to do a collab, and of course I said yes, because I love doing collabs, and she's such a talented builder and she has such a great style, and I love her builds so much, so obviously I said yes, and we decided to do a build swap, or a 50-50 collab, whatever you want to call it. So basically, if you've been on my channel for a while, you will have heard me explain this like a million times before, but for those of you who don't know what that is, a build swap basically means that each one of us builds an exterior or a shell and everything that belongs to the exterior, and then we swap builds and the other one furnishes the exterior. So what you see now, this is the first one that you will see, is my exterior, so you can see me build only the exterior in this video, and Lissy was responsible for the interior, and you will find that video on her channel. So obviously I will have everything linked down below, and this is actually going to be 2 videos on this collab, because yeah, we decided to do 2 videos because otherwise I think it's a little bit confusing to have 2 separate builds in one video, so we decided to split it up. So this week you will see my exterior, and on Lissy's channel you can find her interior of my exterior, and then next week it will be the other way around. Okay, so I hope you aren't too confused by now, but yeah, that's basically what we did, and I had so much fun with this collab. She's really such a sweetheart, so definitely make sure to check out her channel and give her some love, and I will have everything linked down below, as I said. So yeah, for this build I decided to try and build something. So we decided to build on a 20 by 30 lot, and surprisingly we both built in Windenburg, which, well, maybe it's not that surprising because Windenburg is just such a beautiful world, and the lighting is just like the best in Windenburg. So yeah, and we decided to go for kind of like a cottage style theme, and I found this picture on Pinterest, and I decided to kind of try and recreate something like that. And I think it was a drawing that I saw, and the house just was so beautiful with the red brick and all these blue accents, blue and white accents, and it had these beautiful curved flower beds in front, and the house was kind of like on a hill. So that's what I saw on the picture. It's only one picture, so I have no idea what the backside of the build looked like, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to try and kind of recreate. And I did struggle a lot, because I think in game we have, I think the colors that we have in game are, for my type, for my personal preference, I mean, they are a little bit muted. So I wanted the blue actually to really pop, but I didn't want it to be like the roof that you see me here, that I just put on these little domes there. This is it from, I think it might be from Eco Lifestyle, and I didn't want that kind of pop, you know. I just wanted to have like some nice pastel-y poppy blue, basically, and the colors are just all so muted and in game, and I do use reshade. So this is the bright preset that I'm using here while building, and the bright preset actually makes the colors pop a lot more. So even if you don't have reshade, it will even look more bland. So yeah, it's kind of bothering me a bit because yeah, I wanted there to be really some obvious blue accents, but yeah, in the end, it is what it is. And I think still it looks kind of cute because the contrast between the red brick, which is actually, I think, the vampires brick that we got, and the, yeah, kind of like the contrast between the white and the blue and the kind of bold red brick is pretty cute, I think. So yeah, I am pretty happy with it in the end, but yeah, I don't know, is it just me or do you know what I mean? And also the roof swatches, you know, we don't have like I don't know, but in real life, even if you have like these gee, I don't know what that is called, even in German I wouldn't know, but there are roofs that are like actual like colors, you know, it's not like they are also muted, the colors, even the red, kind of typical red, it's all, I don't know, but I think you might know what I mean. So anyway, what I was doing is basically I was just working on the shell, and the shell isn't actually too complicated. I just added kind of like a small fake balcony on the right side, and then I added these roof accents because I wanted to use one of the wallpapers that we have with the kind of Tudor style, but they do have kind of like a blue swatch as well, but that blue is really just like, it's basically gray, and that just didn't work for me. So I decided to do my own kind of Tudor design, and I actually used the shelf from, I think it's from Cats and Dogs, yeah. And I just put that on the roof, and then I rotated it by 90 degrees with tool, and I just copy pasted it. And then that was quite tedious work, I will admit that. But in the end, I think it was worth it. I think it's a really nice touch and adds a little something extra. And yeah, now I'm starting to work on the flower beds, and for that I think these are base game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are base game brick kind of things. I think they're supposed to be like fence endings and from debug, and I just put a lot of them next to each other basically, and just tried to kind of make a curved design with them. And I did size them down a lot with tool, and because I think they're actually pretty tall, but yeah, I did use tool to kind of size them down. And yeah, then I'm just basically, what I did is I just started to form a shape, like a round shape or a curved shape with a couple of them without tool, and then I just copy pasted that with tool and basically attached it to the other end. And that's what I did like all around the flower bed kind of area. And yeah, now I'm just using a bunch of flowers, and these are mainly debug. I think most of them are debug flowers or plants because usually they are just much more easy to work with. And I've talked about this before, but if the items that you use have a large footprint, meaning that the tiles around them on the floor, the green tiles, are kind of covering up a big area, that's the footprint. And if they have a large footprint, they are just so much harder to work with because they will just snap onto every surface basically. And the debug items oftentimes have a lot more small footprint, so I prefer to use them for landscaping because well, especially in this case, because there are a lot of different levels, and yeah, it would have been super tedious to cover everything up with not base game plants. So I decided to use mainly base game, and they are just kind of everything that I found. And I wanted to go for a really colorful landscaping and use mainly like pinkish and like lilacs and purples and white and obviously green. But yeah, and here I'm adding these romantic garden flowers that are in this kind of bold hot pink swatch, because I wanted there to be yeah, kind of like some accent, really popping colors basically. And yeah, that's basically what I did for the flower beds. And then I decided I wanted to just have a fence around the house as well, because it's quite high up and I thought that would kind of make sense. I don't think that that was even there in the picture. And yeah, as I said, it was a drawing, so there wasn't like everything, you couldn't see everything. So at some point I was just like winging it. And yeah, I used all these base game brick fencing items. So there are several of them. There are several like end pieces and several fence pieces that are all the same swatch. So that's actually, yeah, they were pretty easy to work with, and they actually worked with the vampire's brick perfectly. So I'm really glad I found them. And yeah, now I'm adding some rocks, because actually in the beginning I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for the terrain around the house, because I didn't really feel like this was a build for like massive rocks around it. But I tried it and I found that it works quite well if the rock doesn't like stick out a lot, because I don't know, I think I didn't want to like I wanted the house to be the major like focal point. And so I decided to add rocks, but only like on the level of the fence basically, so that you wouldn't really actually notice them. And yeah, that's what I did. And I decided to add these, they are from Debug, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know which pack they came from, but we have these little wooden figures. I think that are figures that you can create with a workbench, and that might have come with Get to Work, but I'm not sure. And I decided to add them on top the kind of pillars or whatever they are around the stairs up to the house. And I think that's such a cute touch. So yeah, that's what I did there. And I did add some, you can see me do that right now. I did add some greenery around the rock area, because I wanted it to look a little more realistic and yeah, like more lived in basically. And also I did add some furniture to the terrace and patio situation around the house. And I did add I think it's a flower arranging table, and obviously a barbecue, because can't not have a barbecue, right? So I added that, and also of course an outdoor dining table. And I will also add a clothesline and the washing tub, and also yeah, just a little like seating area on the left side. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And that's basically it, what I did for the furnishing on the exterior. I didn't put anything like on the back side of the house, because there's just no space. It's just literally nothing there. So the back side of the house isn't really that interesting, but I think that's not too bad, because especially on this lot, which is the one of the 20 by 30 lots on the left bottom left corner in Windenburg, and on this lot you can't even really see the behind side of the build anyway. So yeah, and that's actually already it for this build. So as I said, keep an eye out for the video next week, so you will see Lissy's exterior and me furnishing it. And yeah, I very much hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. Then go back in the
sunset after the storm. No, I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. I'm not your impression of a city wish. You loved more than everything you gave for it. And I'm not here to criticize the risk. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end. I am not a witness here to call you in for the things that you done or that thing that you did. And I'm not the shadow of anyone you've been. All I am is a friend, your friend